What are the daily benefits and risks of push-ups? Hello to you and welcome to Fitweightlogy. Here we review weight loss products, we talk about health, fitness, and motivation. Is it possible to do push-ups every day without risking injury? The truth is, there are no real risks of doing push-ups every day. However, this workout can help tone and strengthen your upper body. Push-ups are great for building the chest muscles, and they're also an excellent workout for your shoulders. You may not challenge your body anymore after a while if you do the same physical activity every day. As a result, you're more likely to plateauing, where you stop seeing the same results from your workouts. The reason for this is that when your muscles are stressed, like when you do push-ups or weight lift, for instance, they adapt and improve their functions. Therefore, developing your strength and physical fitness means continually challenging your muscles. You should also have the proper form if you perform push-ups every day. Injuries can result from improperly performing push-ups. For example, push-ups can cause shoulder pain and lower back if they aren't performed correctly. A common myth is that push-ups are bad for your knees, so you shouldn't do them if you have problems with your knees. While there is some truth to this idea, there's absolutely no reason you should not do regular push-ups to help build muscular core strength. Push-ups are an excellent workout for your upper body, but they're not a risk of causing any damage to your knees, even if you're new to doing push-ups. You can modify push-ups at first if they are too complex. You should visit a physical therapist before performing push-ups if you have an injury to your wrists or have previously hurt your wrists. As an alternative, you may be advised to do dolphin push-ups, using your forearms in place of your hands, or knuckle push-ups. Before beginning an exercise program, consult your physician. Practicing push-ups daily is beneficial in what ways? Upper solid bodies can be achieved through traditional push-ups. Their target muscles are the shoulders, triceps, and pectorals. The abdominal muscles can also be engaged, pulled in, when these exercises are done correctly, which can strengthen your core and lower back. The first benefit of doing push-ups every day is that a proper form is required. There is no way that you can get away from the fundamental requirements of doing push-ups. To do them properly means that your entire body needs to be in proper working condition. You cannot simply do them and expect a good result because the fundamental requirement for performing push-ups is perfect body coordination. The second benefit of doing push-ups every day is that it presents a total body workout. If you do a push-up, not only are your hands active but your legs as well. That is why it is essential to do a proper form of all your push-ups. For instance, if you are doing a standard push-up, you use your arms, but you are using your legs when you do a modified push-up. The third benefit of doing push-ups is that they provide a creative mind workout. If you think about it, all the muscles of your body are required to do a push-up. From your arms to your legs, each part has to do its part. When you do push-ups, you are forced to use your entire body in the movement, which means that you will need to use every muscle in your body because each one will be involved somehow or another during the movement. This is what makes push-ups one of the most creative forms of exercise, and it is why they have become so popular with fitness buffs all over the world. It would help if you kept varying your push-up types to achieve the best results. There is also the option of following a weekly push-up challenge, in which the number of push-ups increases progressively. Within 2 months, you can do 100 repetitions. How to do a push-up. Basic instructions for your push-up exercise. I'm sure there are a million different variations of how to do a push-up that you've come across on the internet, so I won't bother giving you the most common version here. Instead, I'll give you the basic instructions to get started with this great new exercise. This exercise not only works out your entire upper body, but it's also a great way to tone up your lower body too. To do a push-up, start by standing up straight with your feet shoulder width apart. Next, place your palms on the floor directly under your shoulders, with your elbows comfortably placed on the mat. If you'd like to do a push-up in a more modified plank position, a canned or spinal stack, then place your hands directly below your chest and cross your arms over one another. Next, squeeze your shoulder width apart until your elbows to make a 90-degree angle with your shoulders. Remember to keep your elbows locked throughout the exercise, and don't arch your back. Once you've completed one push-up, immediately move to the second, but perform them in a much lowered manner. Your triceps should be contracted as you perform the second push, but be careful not to allow them to go too far extended. Once you've completed 3 sets of push-ups, then you can switch to performing a second string push, which will push up your chest by allowing your shoulders to drop down and your elbows to continue in their original position. Keep in mind that you should always begin your push-up exercises with your upper body positioned directly over your knees, with your elbows facing outwards. However, push-ups are traditionally performed as follows. 1. First, bring your feet together behind you while kneeling on the floor or on an exercise mat. 2. In a high plank, your hands should be shoulder-width apart, fingers facing forward, and you should position yourself in a slight inversion of the push-up position. It would be best if you position your shoulders over your hands. It is best to put your feet together and have a flat back. Ensure that you are pulling in your abs. 3. As you lower yourself to the ground, keep your body relaxed. Keeping your spine aligned and your torso rigid is the key to proper posture. Avoid letting your hips or low back sag. 4. Lower yourself until you touch the floor with your chin or chest. During the downward motion, you may flare your elbows out. 5. Your arms should press upward. Once you are in the top position of a push-up, keep pressing until your arms are fully extended at the elbows. 6. Repetition of downward motion is necessary when you reach the point where you can do 10 push-ups with proper form. Move on to 20. 3 quick tips for proper form when performing a push-up. If you want to achieve quick push progress, you must first know how to perform appropriately. Push-ups are one of the best exercises out there, and if you follow proper form during a push-up workout, you will be guaranteed to strengthen your entire body. Before performing a proper push-up, always remember that your entire body must be pushed into the air. Your head, neck, shoulders, and upper body must stay relatively straight. It is impossible to get into proper push-up form without cheating. Cheating means you will be lifting the weight too quickly, which will prevent you from developing proper muscle strength. Another important tip for proper form is keeping your head up and not tilting your body back toward the ground. This will allow you to maintain a good baseline for the push, and you can use this alignment as a means to keep your body's center of gravity in an even fashion. Once you have performed a proper push-up workout using an aligned body, you can then go ahead and start experimenting with other push-up variations. Unfortunately, many bodybuilders get into trouble because instead of experimenting with different variations, they instead copy the same form over. Ensure your form is correct by asking a friend to check it. Additionally, maintain a firm grip on the ground or a mat to prevent wrist injuries. Starting on your knees is a good alternative if you find this too complicated. To have the most productive workout possible, you must have the proper form for each of the exercises that you perform. It may seem like an oversimplification, but there isn't any substitute for practice before you begin a real workout. So if you want to maximize your workout results, it is best to focus on developing a proper form before you begin a workout. Doing push-ups every day. How to get started. Every day, begin to practice push-ups by determining how many you can perform at once, or within 1 minute, with the correct technique. Strengthen your muscles gradually by performing each exercise each day or every other day. You can perform modified push-ups on your knees or against a wall if push-ups seem too tricky at first or if you are a beginner. Increasing the level of difficulty, try these variations of push-ups to make them more challenging. Practice pushing up on a medicine ball with your feet or hands as well for an additional challenge. Rolling push-up. 1. Make one push-up the traditional way. 2. Take a side plank while lifting your left arm. You will then be in a reverse plank after a few seconds of rolling. 3. On the other side, roll into a side plank with your right arm raised. After a few seconds, continue rolling, placing your right hand on the floor. When you are in the plank position, place your left hand on the floor. 4. Push up in the opposite direction, starting with a triceps push-up. 5. Start with 5 to 10 repetitions. Your arms and shoulders should remain active throughout the movement. Your hips should remain raised. When you are in the plank position, place your left hand on the floor. 4. Push up in the opposite direction, starting with a triceps push-up. 5. Start with 5 to 10 repetitions. Your arms and shoulders should remain active throughout the movement. Your hips should remain raised. Push up with hip abduction 1. With your arms spread wide apart from your shoulders, begin by doing a high plank. 2. Maintain your right leg lifted off the floor throughout. Place your right foot slightly farther away from your hips. Your foot must be flexed. 3. Put your right leg up off the ground while performing a push-up. 4. Work your way up to 6 to 8 repetitions before lifting your left leg and lowering your right leg. Repetition is necessary. What you should remember: you will gain upper body strength by doing push-ups every day. You will, However, need to change up your push-up variations after a while so you can keep challenging your muscles. Make different types of push-ups your challenge to do it daily or multiple times a week if you want to do the exercise. Variety helps you stay fit throughout the year and keep your muscles guessing. Check in the description below for links to some awesome product reviews. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.